Hello everyone. Let's learn today regarding common technical document. But the first question comes in mind is why CTD? What does it contains in common? Well, it's a common format for technical documentations and that is also according to agreed international standards. It mainly contains standards of US, Europe and Japan. It is not a single file that meets the needs of regulatory authorities. It contains various sections containing files related to the drugs. Even though it contains technical documents of international standards, it also contains regional requirements. CTD is a joint effort of three regulatory bodies of USA, Europe, and Japan under the ICH, that is, Food and Drug Administration of US, European Medicines Agency of Europe, and Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare of Japan. This type of ICH guidelines are mainly provided and maintained by expert working group of ICH. Apart from US, Europe and Japan, these guidelines are adopted by several other member countries of ICH. If we talk about the historical development of CTD, it was agreed in 2000 in San Diego, USA. The purpose of this guideline is to provide a harmonized structure and format for new product marketing authorization application. If I talk about the development of ICH guidelines, then the guideline is developed by ICH working groups. Then the text is released for consultation inside the ICH. Later on, it is also released for consultation outside ICH. The suggestions from the experts inside and outside were included in the draft copy and the ICH guideline is finalized. And this guideline now will be available for the implementation to the industries. If we talk about the CTD guideline was finalized in November 2000 and it was implemented in the industries in the 2001. The use of this CTD was made mandatory in July 2003 in the European Union countries. Now let's see the detailed objective of this guideline. Firstly, it provides a common format for preparation of a well-structured common technical document for application and that will be submitted to the regulatory authorities. And this common format facilitates simultaneous submission of marketing authorization applications. It also reduces time and resources needed as well as it helps in each preparation of electronic submission. This CTD guideline also helps in avoiding generating and compiling different registration dossiers. It facilitates exchange of information amongst different regulatory authorities. It also helps in faster availability of new medicines. Now let's see the scope of this guideline. It mainly addresses the organization of information presented in registration application of new drug. It indicates the format of data, but you should be knowing that it does not indicate that which studies are required for the application. Well, as the name suggests, it provides common format, but the authorities have provided facility to present clinical and non-clinical trials as per individual format if needed to provide the best possible presentation of technical information. Now let's move toward the main thing of CTD and that is the structure of CTD. Well, CTD is divided into 5 modules as you can see here. So let's see these modules one by one. Here you can see an outline structure of CTD. As we seen in earlier slide, it contains 5 modules. But the first module is not considered as a part of CTD. Why? Because it contains regional or administrative information. For example, applications forms. So as you know, application forms could be different for different countries. So whatever the administrative or regional specific requirements are there, they are given in module 1. Now, when we provide so many pages containing document, we briefly provide the information of those pages, right? The same way in module 2, whatever data we provide in the module 3, 4 and 5, the summary of the same are provided in module 2. There are so many information provided in module 2, which are this requirement that we will see in few minutes. In this corner of the left, you can see that module 3 contains data related to quality information of drug. So you can see above the same in the triangle in module 2, it is written quality overall summary. So above the module 3, you can always write it down. It's a quality overall summary because module 3 contains the quality data. Now moving towards the module 4. In the module 4, we provide a non-clinical data, whereas in module 5, we provide clinical data, right? But the summaries also need to be provided. So you can see in module 2, from module 4, we provide first non-clinical overview, then non-clinical summary. And from module 5, clinical overview and clinical summary are provided in module 2. In this way, from all other documents of 3, 4, 5, we provide informations in the module 2. As discussed, module 4 contains non-clinical study reports and module 5 contains clinical study reports. So this is the structure of CTD, and this structure is very much important in terms of exams. So now we will see that what kind of informations are provided in all these modules. As you can see in module 1, the very first thing which we provide is table of content of module 1. Then it also contains application forms, summary of product characteristics, label, patient information leaflets, information about experts of quality, safety as well as efficacy, and any other specific requirements for different type of applications. Sometimes in annexure, environmental risk assessment informations are also provided. Moving towards module 2. As we discussed, it contains overall CTD table of content. It also contains introduction of the product. Then, as we discussed in the triangle, it contains quality overall summary, non-clinical overview, clinical overview, non-clinical summary as well as clinical summary. Now let's see module 3. As pharmaceutical products efficacy depends on API, regulatory authorities also require information regarding the same. So in module 3, quality information regarding API, or you can say drug substance as well as drug product are provided. The drug substance information you can see over here. It contains general information, manufacture, characterization, control of drug substance, reference standard or materials used, container closure system of drug substance as well as the stability data of the same. Whereas the drug product part contains description and composition of drug product, pharmaceutical development, manufacture, control of excipient. Here you can see we have not provided the control of drug substance because that we have already covered in a drug substance part. So only the control of excipient, then control of drug product, reference standard or material used for the drug product, container closure system of drug product and stability data of the same. Apart from this common information, if any regional information are there related to drug substance or drug product, then they are provided in the regional information part. If any literature is used to showcase the quality of the product, then they are also included in a module 3. Moving towards module 4. As we discussed, module 4 contains non-clinical trial reports. So these reports are included in this module with literature reference if available, as well as the table of content of module 4. Module 5 contains firstly the table of content of module 5, then it contains listing of all the clinical trials of phase 1, 2, 3, etc. and then the clinical study reports. If any literature is available regarding the clinical studies of that drug, then they may be also provided in the literature reference part of this module. So, that was all about the content of CTD. But how we can submit it? Well, then you can always submit your CTD in a paper format. If you want to submit it in an electronic format, the eCTD is an option. This eCTD is an electronic common technical document, and this eCTD can be prepared using a software for the same. One can also submit non ECTD kind of submission, and that is by using CDs and all. So, that is all about the CDD. See you soon with a new topic next time. Thank you.